Hello, everyone. This is GamerCat09, and welcome back, finally, to House of Ashes. And I know so many of you have been begging me to play this again, and I promised you that I wasn't going to forget about it and that I was going to play through it, and we're finally getting back to it. I got distracted with other games that came out, but we're here, we're returning, and this time we're going to play Curator's Cut and see if we could collect some other things, see a different version of the story that we think we know, and maybe save some more people. We'll see. But let's play the alternate path through the story on the same difficulty, which is the challenging difficulty, which I think is like the medium one. But let's go. Haven't played this game in 3 months, so here's hoping. For they have sown the wind, and they shall reap the whirlwind. Every choice has a consequence. Some decisions save lives. Others lead to death. Choose wisely. Yeah, I remember this. God, 2231 BC.
No! I don't want to die!
Silence! Your words are meaningless here. Your blood will pay the debt our king demands. Your sacrifice will lift his curse from our land.
General Barato, forgive me, my lord. The king demands your urgent presence.
Do we have an
God
option to
smile on
kill
you.
him?
For now. Take this one back to his cell. I'll deal with him later.
You're in luck, Gutian.
Luck? No. No luck for these dogs.
I think the first time I was sympathetic towards him.
Where did you steal that from, Gutian? Who did you murder to claim such a pretty thing?
I'm no thief.
Then you're unique among your kind. Either that, or a liar. No way your people made that. You can't even wash your own asses, much less use a chisel.
That belongs to me.
In this house you have no rights. All favor is owed to the sons of Naram Sin.
The Gutian army.
Perhaps you're lucky after all. You get to hear your people scream as they fall before us.
Have mercy.
Please, forgive me. Have mercy. I have not harmed your people.
You Gutians are a stain on this world. A worthless pack of feral dogs. Too stupid to survive another day.
You think so?
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh! Welp. Got a key. It's a key. I probably could have played that out differently, but...
Looks like you are right. I am a thief.
The Gutians are coming, General. The Moon God sends an army to destroy us.
I shall muster our forces immediately.
Good. And what news from below?
There are hundreds of prisoners, my king. Their sacrifice will take time.
Time is no longer in our hands. No matter. The blood of this army will nourish the sands. The sacrifice will be fulfilled.
Methinks this sacrifice should have never happened in the first place. The textures rolled in right when that happened. You shouldn't look directly into the eclipse. But he's going to anyway.
Gods
Oh.
give me strength.
Help me, Gutian!
Men come together when they're both trying to
What
live.
have you Arcadians done to unleash such force?
We've been cursed. Our king has cursed us all. We thought you were the demons. We were wrong. The king sacked the temple at Nippur. He builds this temple to call for forgiveness. But the gods don't listen.
And now he too is silent.
Even my daughter's death couldn't wake me to the truth. I followed a fool into the abyss.
Don't let his ruin become ours. This is your temple. What can we do?
There is a way out through the catacombs.
You think I should trust you?
You have no choice.
Down into the catacombs we go again.
Help me with this. Follow me. There is a way out through the stone.
Don't?
Yes. For the builders when they're done. Come.
Oh boy. Is this where I do the first heartbeat thing? Yep. Oh god.
Just a rat.
We're wasting time. We must keep moving.
Find the secret exit. That was a premonition I think we already got, but... Horizon. Or maybe we didn't get that one. Okay. Not sure what that means.
Of Nippur. Why did your king raid the temple?
Same story that history has taught us. For gold, for glory.
For greed.
Must be this.
Over here. You first.
We're safe down here.
You first.
Do as I say. Don't trust you. You threw me in prison.
What is this that adorns you?
Let's be honest.
The history of Gutian. You Akkadians fought hard to destroy our people. But mark my words. Our story has just begun. How do we get out of here alive?
The enemy of my enemy.
Is a friend.
We help each other.
There is always hope. What was that?
Just a penis. Oh, two penises.
Over here!
That's not a rat, and we should turn around and run.
Run.
There's no time. It's on us.
I've got it!
God forgive us. There's no escape. Our only hope is to stand together.
No! If we both run,
Then we both die. Ready your sword.
Fight. I missed. Shit. Welp. Ooh. This is a scene we haven't got before. Interesting. Yeah, we're gonna skip to the end.
There you are. It seems our story has yet more secrets to reveal.
Mm-hmm.
Your part in this play is far from over. And so, are you ready to go once more unto the breach?
Yes.
As you are aware, I am the Curator, the custodian of tales. My purpose is to keep a record of everything you do, every decision or mistake you make. This is my repository. It is filled with untold stories. Stories about friends and enemies, loyalty and betrayal, life and death. Understand that I am not here to help you. Although I have been known to bend the rules from time to time. To descend into the unknown alone is extremely brave. Or extremely foolish. Perhaps there is more to you than meets the eye. Let me give you a few words of advice. Throughout the story, you will encounter certain pictures. Pictures which allude to possible outcomes. I suggest you pay attention to their meaning. It could foreshadow a future best avoided. But alas, sands of time have run out for us. We'll meet again soon to see how you fare. Or fail.
Okay. Also, I'm sorry I skipped the intro, the really cool song, because it's copyrighted, so that's why I skipped it. Now we're in Iraq, 2003. Oh boy, here we go again.
What's up, Marine? Can't you keep up?
Mm-hmm.
This could be our last time together, Rachel. After what happened at the checkpoint, I thought I was done. These last few weeks, you've lifted me up. I don't know where I'd be without you.
Rachel King,
Colonel King has arrived on base, ma'am. He's en route to the briefing room.
I'll be there in 5. Fuck, it's him. He's early.
Your husband, you mean? Don't you think it's about time you came clean?
Hmm.
Put your clothes back on. Straighten up.
Hey, Rachel, are you gonna tell him about us or what? You and Eric have been apart for a year. Whatever you had, it's gotta be over. Come on.
I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to be reluctant.
We should put this on ice.
On ice? Just like that? So what, we just stop? Is that how it works?
That's exactly how it works. If my husband is here. For crying out loud, Nick, how else do you think it works? From now on, we just have to keep a little distance.
Sounds like an order, ma'am. Say no more. I get it.
Shit.
That was harsh. Good, she doesn't take the lighter, but that probably... Oh, she does take the lighter. Probably. Either way sucks for her. Oh, so he plays Rachel.
Your courage, your willingness to face danger
President
for
Bush.
your country and for each other made this day possible. Because of you, our nation is more secure. Because of you, the tyrant has fallen and Iraq is free.
I feel like I'm back in high school. Okay, I'm turning that off now. Okay. Confidential 323-2003, Rachel King from DOA James Horn. Subject deployment to Camp Slayer, Baghdad, March 25th, 2003. The Director of Operations confirms your deployment to Iraq to assist survey group operations in the hunt for weapons of mass destruction. Responsibilities: manage field operations as acting something officer for U.S. Marine Force Recon. Evaluate satellite data from Salius program to locate WMD sites, act as a liaison between rebel factions and coalition forces. Your deployment commences on March 25th at 0800 hours. Secure transit will be arranged from your office to Langley AFB. Signature James Horn, Deputy Director of Operations. 30:05, Eric on base, new sat data. Okay. Let's check out that. Oh boy. Rachel and Eric. There's our wedding. Not putting it on the desk, huh? That's not good. Oh, there's our ring. Gotta put on our ring and pretend to be fake about it? Yeah, let's wear it.
No, Eric.
What else do we got in here? Anything? Nothing? Commanding officer, thank you. I knew it was something officer, but for some reason I was going to do corporate officer or I don't know. We might. I don't know if we can repair their relationship. I don't know if we can at all, but I think either way we're kind of fucked. Because we're either telling him we cheated on him or we're lying to him. Yep, there's our thing. What else do we got here? Piece of paper. Urgent results needed. Acting CO Rachel King, confidential. With the survey group becoming operational today, it is imperative to stress the need for mission success. One, our military operations needs a clear and compelling end state. U.S. forces have been engaged to end the threat to the international community from Iraqi WMD. Until we prove that threat, we cannot rightly justify the invasion under international law. With the cessation of hostilities, the risk of the frick you cutting me off with all of your burr. Cat officer, there we go. We'll just call it a cat officer.
Mrs. King.
Eric.
You're looking good, Rachel.
Awkwardness! Awkwardness!
Lieutenant Colonel, huh? Looks like all that work finally paid off.
Did you ever have any doubt? I should have warned you I was moving the briefing forward. That's on me. But things escalated, I had to move fast.
I have a duty to my team to stay ahead of the curve.
I understand, Rachel, but CENTCOM has given their orders.
Orders?
I'm now commanding officer. I didn't mean for you to find out like this. Truly. I'm sorry, Rach.
Somehow I doubt that very much.
This is from SOC Central. It confirms that Lieutenant Colonel King has assumed control of this operation.
I'm gonna need access to your network.
Okay.
I'll patch you through. Name?
Dr. Stokes. You can call me Clarice.
Dr. Stokes, please prepare the presentation.
You found something?
Here we go.
Fuck is that? Modern art or something?
This is footage from the highly classified Kalis program.
Kalis.
Supposed to mean something to me.
It's a thermal satellite system that I personally pioneered.
Oh, well, I'm impressed. Please, pioneer away.
You behave like this in all your briefings, Corporal?
Boys are just eager to catch a break, sir. No harm meant.
Very well. Satellite sweeps of the war zone have uncovered what appears to be an underground storage facility. This will, of course, require further investigation, but I strongly suspect it's where Saddam's chemical weapons are hidden.
We got you, you son of a bitch.
CENTCOM has given the green light to raid the facility and seize any weapons on site. Hostilities may be over, but there are holdout groups of Republican Guard all over the country. They could deploy those weapons at any time, so we need to move fast. The Army is giving us a ride out there in their helos. On arrival, Lieutenant Kolchak will lead the raid on the facility. Once it's secured, we'll carry out a full weapons inspection. Now listen up. There's been a change of leadership, but Rachel's operational expertise and local knowledge is just as valuable as ever. She'll be flying with us, and I want you all to show her the same respect. Any questions?
What the fuck we waiting for? I'm ready. It's tribal territory out there, Colonel. Make no mistake. Those people are feral. I take it we're getting their support?
Nah. Too many birds could bring them down on us. We move fast in, fast out. Yeah, that's pretty much what your mama said to me.
Hey, careful, boy. If I didn't pull out so fast, it could have been your papi.
All right, that's enough, Merwin. Sir, what's your call?
I'll put in a request for air support to be on standby.
Sure.
Our birds can fly low under the radar. The site is in the Zagros Mountains, so we'll have plenty of ground cover.
We go dark until weapons are secured. If we don't break radio sounds within 24 hours, CENTCOM will mount a rescue operation.
A lot of shit can go down in 24 hours.
I'll quit being a bitch.
I'm just saying, that's all.
This is why we went to war. This is what gets us out of bed every morning. Make no mistake, ladies and gentlemen, this is how we stop Saddam from using these weapons. Be ready in 1 hour. Dismissed. Clarice, help me set up the equipment.
I'm on it.
I don't know, man. This don't feel right. I'm getting this tingle down the back of my neck.
Oh, sweetie. Look, good rub down will sort that right out, huh?
I'm serious. I've got a real bad feeling about this.
That's what you get from spending too much time with Eric.
Is there anything you can do?
She's just like so
I'm
vacant.
gonna download the latest satellite data. You can have some alone time with him.
Thank you, Clarice.
They're not ready for this.
I have concerns.
Well?
This team barely know each other, and you're thinking about sending them 500 clicks into bandit country. It's too soon. They're not even remotely close to being ready.
If I'm not mistaken, they're force recon. It's their job to be ready. We don't have time to rework this. This is what's going to get us home, Rachel.
I wish you'd reconsider.
No. My decision is final. You should know. It wasn't my decision to take over your operation. Rach. This is it. Everything I've worked on these past years. It's ready. This is the big break we've been waiting for.
This isn't about us, Eric.
I just want things to go back to the way they were.
How we left it, things weren't so great between us.
We've been through worse. A lot worse.
I'm not saying anything. I'm staying neutral.
You're still wearing your wedding ring. Hey, be careful with that.
Oh, shit, sorry. What you got in that box of tricks, anyway? The fuck is that?
Ultraviolet light. We use it to sweep for explosives.
Let me have a go.
No. How much longer for that download, Clarice? I need it ASAP.
Is 5 minutes ASAP enough for you? Downloading data now.
Good. I'll check the satellite maps.
Not the greatest bandwidth.
We work with what we have.
Can you sign this 1348?
Huh?
Equipment release form. Can you?
Oh, sure.
Check all equipment, then check it again.
Yeah,
She's so vacant. Like, as a character, she's just staring into the oblivion at all times. Pick it up and throw it.
Whoa, careful with that.
You're packing phosphorus? Isn't that...
Yeah, it's restricted. We're cool as long as we use it for smoke.
How they work.
how these things work?
Standard 40mm phosphor shell. We use it for target marking, screening, or at a push, clearing rooms. Looks small, but spits out a load of smoke and it burns like hell.
Appreciate the lesson, Lieutenant.
Let's check this gear again.
Be like, let's test it out. Ow, my face! Okay, I've been shifted towards an ending, I've been told, because of my decision so far. I don't know what ending that is, but I'm shifted towards it.
I knew there was a reason you were tagging along.
What does that mean?
Someone's gonna have to tie all the pretty little knots and shit.
You struggle with that, don't you? Maybe I'll get you some Velcro boots so you don't have to worry about your shoelaces.
Oh. Why don't you go on then? Why don't you teach me, huh? While you're down there.
What? You want me to wipe your ass for you as well?
Damn. Burned on both ends. Holy shit. I like that response. Survey group objectives. Directorate of Central Intelligence. The objectives of the survey group are as stated, organize and direct intelligence capabilities across coalition government agencies and armed forces, apply intelligence expertise to discover, capture, and exploit information on individuals, facilities, and operations relative to weapons of mass destruction, organize and direct war operations to survey and exploit WMD sites within Iraq. The survey group reports direct to CENTCOM and the Director of Central Intelligence, operational findings in support of Operational Iraqi Freedom, to be published quarterly from 6/1/2003. Nothing on the back. Okay. Just a lot of war stuff, basically. What's this? Confidential. Let's move this cup over. And then... confidential... Subject bandit activity. Disappearance 2 aid workers, Saran district. Workers named as Ves Pogum and Marie Vignay failed to make contact 2 weeks ago. 8 workers presumed robbed and killed. Okay. Let's try to go in between here. We've checked that out already. Let's talk to him.
Damn, Rachel. You look just as pissed as some of these guys. What's up?
I've had a shit morning.
Yeah, he's ruffled a few feathers, huh? How come you never told me you had a husband?
Met at the academy.
We met back at the academy. And you know the type. Joined at the hip, eyes only for each other. Hand in hand, ready to take on the world.
Yeah, that does sound pretty pathetic.
After his accident, Eric spent every second working on Kalis. For me, Langley came calling. And life, as it does, had different paths for us.
Until now, huh?
Well, just gets more and more awkward, doesn't it? Where's what's her name? Right here. Can I talk to her? No, I cannot. Looks like there's stuff over here, though. Can I make it? Paper. American overseas. Mission accomplished. President Bush declares end of hostilities in Iraq.
Download's complete.
Let's get to the helos.
And off we go.
What?
What?
You want to ask me something? I can tell by that look on your face.
What do you think of him?
I take it you're talking about the skipper? He's a nice guy. Around here, nice don't cut it. What do you think of him?
Like he's got something else on his mind?
So I'm not really going to be controlling their actions. I'm going to be controlling what seems to be Rachel. Mostly. Okay. Secret 2 is here in a premonition. It's Salim! Or is it Salim? I forget. Maybe, might be Salim.
Zain! And a gate! Zain?
I think we read all this shit already, but I'm gonna just kind of go boop. Pause and read. Boop. Yep. Cool. There's a thing there.
كويس. كويس أوي.
Like, who the hell picks something up and is like... like, if I just pick up, like, the game and I'm just like... Like, I don't do that. It's unnatural. Is there anything in this little foyer area that I never checked out? Nope, nothing. Okay, cool. Can't go that way. They seem to have made a couple of updates since I played this last. Because I remember, like, the camera perspective being, like, really bad. Open it up. Yep.
ولسه ما كبرش من الخرافات دي.
So I did read this before last time. Just talks about ancient mythology. Ancient Mesopotamian things. Okay, so that's... We don't want to do that yet. Okay. Alright. Nothing here. Oh, is there a second page? Maybe that's why I never collected the one thing. Oh yeah, because there's a folded thing in the corner. Is there a second page? Oh yes, I have to... Okay. House of Ashes. Yep. Chapter 6, the ancient Mesopotamian underworld. In ancient belief, the world was made of earth, sea, and sky and enclosed in a box of imperishable tin. The underworld, known as Kur, or the House of Ashes, was where people went when they died. Souls were led to a cavern deep underground where they endured a shadowed existence. Here the only drink was dust, and only food was clay. There was no light, only darkness. There were no rewards or punishments for deeds done in life. Instead, a soul's comfort was determined by their burial. As the dead were often buried under or near the home, daily sacrifices of food and drink were made to the spirits of the departed. Family members who poured wine into a dead person's grave would quench their thirst in the House of Ashes. The message to the living was to live well, be buried richly, and have many descendants who would supply food and drink in the afterlife for years to come. The dead could return to the earth as ghosts to punish those descendants who did not leave offerings of food and drink to them. Vengeful ghosts could inflict misfortune and sickness on the living, and maladies such as headaches, stomach pains, and fever and mental disorders could be attributed to ghosts. Mesopotamian healers ascribed many illnesses to the action of ghosts, while others were caused by gods or demons. Interesting. Is that all? Seems like there's another page. Nope, that's it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the whole world exists in a metal box. And you get wine poured in your grave. Okay, so I thought before that this was like the jacket that I was investigating. I'm investigating under the bed. That moves us to the next cutscene thing. I don't want to do that yet. Oh, what's that? Something there? No? So is that secret number 2? Actually, I should probably check. That was. I got 1 and 2. Okay, cool. And then we have the picture.
Off.
Okay. Premonition comes after this. Okay. Ooh, wrong way, wrong way. This way.
ربي يا زين تاني. اهبل. الو انا سليم.
It's Salim. Okay.
سليم جاركون ابو زين.
طبعا. رجعت؟
ايوه رجعت. هو زين مع هو زين مع ابنك؟
طارق.
ايوه طارق، هما مع بعض.
راحوا ياخدوا الاتوبيس بقالهم ساعة. كله بخير؟
I still want to be.
لا كله تمام، اصله كان عيد ميلاده وانا جبت له هديه.
هدية كويسة.
لما يرجع ابعتهولي حالا.
ما اقدرش اقول امتى هيجوا، انت عارف الولاد.
اي وقت ابعتهولي لو سمحتي.
طبعا.
I don't want to worry her. Say nothing, make the phone call really awkward. I should have.
لا يا ديني مش دلوقتي.
Poor Salim. I feel bad for him.
اهلا.
يا ملازم لازم نتحرك على طول.
انت بتقول ايه سعادتك؟
العدو جاي يا سليم. العدو جاي علينا دلوقتي.
العدو؟ يا فندم الحرب خلصت خلاص وخسرنا.
لا ده كلام فارغ، محدش اتسلم. العدو جاي ودي ارضنا واحنا لازم نتعرب ليها.
شايفينهم؟ مطلوب تأكيد.
يلا شوف جايين علينا. بقول لك احنا محتاجين كل راجل في مكانه لحسن طيارتهم توصل عندنا.
Just, yeah.
تمام يا فندم.
Last time I was arguing with them and they're just like, no, fuck you, you have to go anyway, so.
هرجع البيت قريب.
خلاص يا دار. دي آخر مهمة.
Coyote 2, this is Mailman 2-1 actual. We're on approach and ready to go dark. Over.
Copy, Mailman 2-1 actual. Air support is on standby.
Roger that. Over.
We're here if you need us. See you on the other side. All call signs, silence, silence, silence. Coyote 2, out.
Oh, we get a really good look at his foot there.
Get face on, boys. We're coming in fast.
Hey, Marwin. What's your mama and the Bermuda Triangle have in common?
Why are you fucking enlightened?
They both swallow Marines.
Yeah, that's pretty good, boy. Hey, look, your mama's so nasty.
I remember
I called
this.
her for phone sex, now I got a fucking ear infection.
Well, damn. How long you been sitting on that one?
Oh yeah, you like that? I got a shit ton more of those bad boys lined up.
Yeah, that's what your mama said.
You two want to cut the bullshit and focus on the mission?
Hey, only one place I let a woman boss me around like that, all right? And that's between the sheets.
I'm surprised your mom lets women into your bedroom. Don't want her getting jealous now.
Damn, Rachel.
Hey, what the fuck y'all laughing at?
Burned.
Sergeant K, I need you to establish contact with the AWAC CP on 4-hour intervals. Sergeant K, are you with me?
Yeah, I got it. Contact CP every 4 hours.
Can I count on you?
Hey, whatever's going on in there, compartmentalize that shit. I need you here with me. Can I count on you? I'll ask you one more time. Can I count on you?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
Got your back, Nikki. No matter what.
I know it.
Make sure you do.
We're the only two that survived, dude.
Semper Fi.
Semper Fi? What's that, some kind of Boy Scout thing?
It's a Marine thing. It means always loyal.
So what, it's supposed to be lucky?
Marines have a boatload of superstitions.
Hit me with one.
Alright, check it out. They say to never look back when you're disembarking the helo. Otherwise you curse the whole team.
That's gotta be about the stupidest thing I have ever heard.
Yeah, well maybe. But as I see it, why take a chance?
Eyes forward at all times. You look backwards in a war zone. It's no wonder you get your ass shot off.
Good to go, Marines. It's what we were sent here to do, and may God be my witness. We're gonna succeed.
Amen to that, brother. Hoorah! Hoorah!
Hoorah. Yes, spoiler alert. If you don't trust me, we're both dead!
ما يغووش على العين.
كابتن بص هناك.
يعني صحن الخنازير بيطيروا.
الحقيقة بطل.
اختاروا نفسكم يا رجالة.
My favorite thing about speaking other languages is there's a word for everything until you get to certain words and terms and like names and phrases, and then they just say like the English version. It's like they say captain, but there's no other name for captain. It's funny. Yeah, looks like we get to play Salim and team.
مش هنقدر عليهم.
لو نعمل مشكلة هنا للأمريكان هيدونا جايزة لجدعتنا.
Too many of them.
أنا قلقان يا دار. هم كتير.
لو ابنك أهم حاجة عندك حارب عشانه.
My son needs a father.
انت هتبعتنا للموت. انا مش هضحي بنفسي. ابني محتاج ابوه.
يا عبيط خليك موطي يشوفوك.
احنا في موقف وحش.
خد دول. خلي عينك على الأمريكان.
Mm-hmm.
كلاب.
Wait, what? Oh.
ليه الجنود معاهم واحدة بنت؟
مدنية؟
أكيد يا كابتن.
My God, you can tell the culture difference rather.
مش باينين زي أي جندي شفته.
أنت بتفكر إيه؟
قوات خاصة يمكن؟
أنت تعرف الفرق إزاي أنت؟
Okay. Oh.
في عندهم حد بيراقب الجنينة.
يبقى هنقتله هو الأول.
Oh, I don't wanna. But I think he dies regardless.
مش لطاف. الخنازير دول بيضربوا الاول بعدين بيتكلموا. هقول لك كده، هيدفعوا جامد لاقرابهم.
How do you know they did it?
انا مش فاهم هم هناك ليه.
يمكن بيدوروا على مخبأ صدام.
وانت تفتكر صدام هناك؟
لا بس يمكن الراعيين دول عارفين مكانه.
قصدك ايه؟
I'm happy that they're.
ايه؟ دول رجالتنا هناك.
Oh my god.
ولو
انت بتتكلم بجد؟
الوقت مناسب نفاجئهم. انا بأمرك تضرب يا ملازم.
No.
ده انتحار.
احنا فقدنا المفاجأة.
ايوه بس يا كابتن.
انا اديتك امر يا ملازم. اضرب. بسرعة. اضرب.
Won't do it.
مش هقدر. ده مش صح.
يلا يا سليم، نحارب النار بالنار.
مش زي كده، مش دلوقتي. لو حاربنا دلوقتي كلنا هنموت.
احنا في حرب. الوطن رايحة في داهية تحت عينينا. انت دخلت الجيش ليه لو انت خايف تمسك سلاح؟
I don't wanna. No. I'm gonna. No. No.
عمار، من فضلك بس.
You can fucking do it. I'm not.
Fuck! I'm hit! Motherfuckers!
God damn it.
Shit! Fucking fuck!
اما الكلاب دول كانوا فاكرين ان احنا كنا هنفتح رجلينا.
AID on target. Initiating attack run. Southwest to
Oh god.
Right side. Good, good, good.
Oh, we're so screwed.
Rachel! Where are you? Rachel!
Back! Stay back! موقف صعب، لازم نهرب.
نقدم. هما مش هيضربونا لو كنا في وسطهم.
No, don't push forward, you stupid idiot.
قدموا! قدموا!
You a demo. I'm not a demoing.
They're coming in fast! Take them down!
Contact!
No. I don't want to shoot.
يلا! استخبوا!
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! محميني! هنعمل ايه دلوقتي؟
دلوقتي نخلص الشغلانة. اطلعوا! اضربوهم جامد! اقتلوا كل واحد من الكلاب دول! الأمريكان ضعفوا! لازم نضرب جامد!
ده انتحار يا كابتن!
لا يا ملازم! ده مجد!
No, fuck you.
انا حرب ونموت عشانك. انا عندي ابن.
ده ابنك حرامي ومسطول. ملوش أي فايدة.
Fuck you.
الفظ اسم ابني على لسانك تاني.
I will beat you up, sir.
ابعد عني خالص.
What are you waiting for? Spread out and fight back!
God damn
it. All call signs, this is Dropkick. Silence lifted. Can someone give me a sit rep on the contact? Over.
Dropkick, this is Killjoy 2. We are under fire and going down. Targets have advanced into the LZ.
Did this get any worse?
Yes, it can. Okay, good. We're still alive. I was gonna say, did I just kill both of them? Should have just shot the general. I don't want to do this.
Get down on the floor, I swear I'll put a fucking hole through you. Fuck! Doesn't anyone speak English anymore? You better not miss.
No. 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 No.
No more killing.
Yeah, Jason did what I should have done, but I was confused in the matter of what the fuck was happening, so I was just like, I'll shoot everybody, I don't know.
Rachel! Rachel! Oh shit!
Okay, so... Yeah, primarily this run is going to be playing characters we haven't really had control over the first time to get a different perspective to the story.
Oh man, what the fuck? This is Mailman 2-1 Actual. All teams sound off, over. Ah, shit.
Here's what I don't understand about this game. If you fell down a hole like that, why the hell would you wander? Like, why wouldn't you just, like, wait for
Rest of the
help?
squad must be around here somewhere.
L1?
Don't blow your load too fast, buddy.
Okay. Like, personally, if I fell down a hole like this, I would just stay where the light was. Just stay there. Like where you fell. Here we go.
That you, Nick? Well, ain't that something? Where on God's green earth have we landed? We need to get back topside, regroup with the rest of the squad, and signal for medevac. This place ain't no weapons silo, but it's sure as fuck crawling with Iraqis. Nick?
Pull yourself together.
Sergeant K,
Pull yourself together. Eyes wide.
I saw something.
What do you mean, saw something?
I mean, it wasn't human. In a tunnel. Should have never gotten up that helo.
Don't do this.
Don't do this, Nick. Not now. I need you to keep it together just a while longer.
Something's not right. I know you can feel it.
One thing I'm feeling is that I got my work cut out with you. You ever seen anything like this? What the hell is this place?
Oh, that's the door we go through, I believe. There's bones. Oh. Yeah, we already got that.
Hey, Yori. Someone really did a number on your teeth. They drilled out?
Go that way. Came from this way.
Tell me you don't feel it.
What, Nick? Feel what exactly?
I don't know, some.
I don't feel shit.
You sure about that?
Premonition? Oh yeah, we got this one. This was Squeeze. Which was that? So I think I have all the premonitions up to a certain point. As well as... Okay. Guess I can't switch during there. I guess I have to do this and then that. Okay. So... just need number 9 now. 9 and 11. Do I have the one from Raid? Which one? The secret or the picture? The premonition? And I don't see one called Raid. If it's called Raid. Oh, I do. Never mind. Oh, okay. It's called Disarmed and I have it.
This. Looks like a two-man job.
Lucky for you, I'm here.
That's Merwin.
Poor Merwin.
Jesus, I'm trying. Will you stop squirming around? It's bad. He's bleeding out. We have to cut him down right now.
Hold tight, buddy. We got you. Nick, I need you here.
Cut the wires.
How did he get bloody?
You don't think I can hear you?
Did he get attacked by the monster or shot?
We're gonna pump you up, okay?
Hurry the hell up!
We got this. You keep lookout.
Fuck!
Lookout for what?
Jesus, who the hell loaded these packs?
Oh yeah, that happens. Shit.
What the fuck just happened?
I wonder if we'll play as Clarice.
Clarice?
Or if she's just like a character we can't decide on.
What was that?
Move now! What happened? What the fuck is happening?
I don't know, and I ain't trying to find out. Let's move!
Yeah, let's just leave a blood trail. That works.
He's bleeding out. You gotta take care of this. Shit! No, you want the good version or the bad version? Just give it to him straight. Not gonna lie, man. It's pretty fucking bad.
He's out there. He's throwing them down on us.
Man, hold still. Get the damn morphine in him. Shut up, man. Hold it the fuck.
Whoosh.
Hold it in, man. Hold it the fuck in.
God damn. No, thank you.
We're so fucked.
Didn't I just tell you to keep your shit together?
They're coming for us.
Morphine's kicked in.
Damn. Didn't I accidentally kill him? The first time, Merwin? Didn't I, like, suffocate him or something? I vaguely remember doing something like that. Yeah, I did suffocate him because I was trying to keep him quiet. That's right. Hello, Salim.
أنا الملازم سليم عثمان لكل الجنود. أنتوا فين؟ حول. أنت فين؟ هو بتاعنا ماشي. كابتن دار. قادر تسمعني؟ عد الرسالة حول. كابتن. زفت.
There's premonitions here? Okay.
دار إذا قادر تسمعني أنا مش عارف في كهف بحاول أخرج حول أخس
Oh boy.
كان عندي مشاريع النهارده استحمى اسمع موسيقى احتفل عيد ميلاد ابني بس لا دق على باب انا لا
Looking around. Ooh, he walks pretty quickly.
بص احنا فين دلوقتي والله ما انا عارف انا فين
في حد موجود هنا؟
في حد هناك؟ حد سمعني؟
Trying to look for some stuff. Not finding anything yet.
باين عليه مخبأ عسكري.
No, they are not military tunnels, Salim. You'll find out soon enough. Okay, so there's... been shifted towards an ending. Yeah, Salim needs a spa day.
رد عليا دلوقتي.
Again, why would we venture deeper into a cave?
ايه اللي جرالك هنا؟
Well, you know. The super extra special hell. A premonition. There we go. It shows that daylight hurts them. Okay. the fuck? I need to keep you alive, my dude. Okay. At least I have a little lighter.
حول.
I don't get. I was gonna say, I don't get visited by an enemy until not here, but soon.
Hello.
I think it is when I turn left. Yeah, I remember this part being a little scary.
مين هناك؟
Shoo! Shut. Run. It's okay, sunlight.
عايز ايه؟ انت عايز ايه مني؟
Oh, we're getting a memory thing.
This whole damn place is about to come down.
Are you okay?
Are you okay? Are you hurt?
I'm good. Did you see Sergeant K? Kolchak?
Last I saw, they were together.
I tried. Something's interfering with the signal.
That could be another way out.
I don't know.
Well, it's our only option.
It's our only option. Let's move. Now.
Carabiners, quick draws, rope, light. Shit. Okay,
All good?
all good.
Let's do it.
Shady flashlight, all good.
Well, that's a steep drop to nowhere.
We've got rope.
Hey, look. There's an airflow.
I say we climb. So when did you start smoking?
Excuse me?
The lighter.
It's nothing. Just something I picked up back at base.
Are you ready?
Are you? This place doesn't look much like a weapons silo to me.
Okay.
If there's nothing down here, then why were we attacked?
There's a war on. People tend to shoot each other.
Yeah, that's true. That was a shitty question.
I guess we could classify this as quality time.
You and I always did have a different view on quality time.
Date night!
Doesn't this remind you of old times, Rach?
You mean the sense of feeling lost?
Going the other way, going the other way. I think we got it anyway, but... Mm-hmm. Yeah, they definitely fixed, like, the camera perspective. It was really glitchy when the game first came out. Pause and read.
Looks old.
Old? It's ancient. But that's cuneiform. Sumerian, maybe? What is this place?
Not Saddam's hideout, I'll tell you
You're
that.
the expert on history. Didn't realize.
Maybe you don't know me as well as you think.
Okay. Oh, did you figure out a pattern to me collecting the premonitions? Oh, so stiff from sitting.
Floor seems stable.
Yeah, it looks fine.
I mean your ass, not the floor, but sure. It's his right foot that is the artificial one, right?
He's got a certain cool under pressure.
After you left, I learned to deal with pressure.
Damn, look at that calf! Holy shit, someone has not skipped leg day. Wow. Damn.
What do you think this place is?
A gym.
Say, these carvings look religious. I think we may be in a temple.
Aha. It's a Pazuzu. Pazuzu.
Pazuzu who?
Pazuzu.
Gesundheit.
Do you not watch horror movies?
You should know the answer to that.
It's a Sumerian demon. Something to do with plagues, I think.
Plagues and demons, huh?
And The Exorcist. I mean, if you want to be demonic, might as well get a giant penis, right? I mean, they kind of go hand in hand.
Think we can move it?
What you doing? What's
jammed pretty tight.
Oh, okay. Is it jammed pretty tight? Oh, are you gonna jump down for me? You first, honey. Right? Do like sliding.
What is it?
You hear that?
Ooh.
I didn't hear anything.
You didn't hear the
I heard something down there.
down there? Because I sure as hell did.
Even in ruins, this place is still something special.
Wonder what happened here.
Well,
That's
you're
gunfire.
about to find out.
Where's it coming from?
We should move.
Can you make anything out?
It's deep.
That's what she said.
That looks safe to you?
It's our only option.
Hit the rope. We're going down.
Hi, soccer. Happy Friday. Game feels like Uncharted mixed with Until Dawn, right? Only we're not after any kind of national treasure thing.
Unbelievable.
We're not the first ones here. Damn it. All this crap must be what Kayla's detected.
How could you have gotten it so wrong? Hey, look around you. You went through all this shit for what? Like a few barrels and crates?
I messed up.
I've messed up. Should have triple checked the data. Exhausted every possibility. But I was so sure this was it.
I understand what it meant to you, Eric.
I'm so sorry.
We've both made mistakes.
Just like I cheated on you.
The hell is that?
Subsidence? From the aftershocks?
A monster? From the shadows?
This looks like archaeological gear. Somebody was studying this ruin.
Nah, it's a sandbox. It's fine.
Hey, we could use those lamps.
Let's build a sand
The
castle.
lights to guide the Marines to us.
Do you think that still works?
It'll work. Just needs gas. We need to find some.
Pulls down his pants and farts into the tube. Found gas. Also, I just realized that
Did you say something?
the generator looks like it has like ears. Like it has a curve with like little like cat ears or something sticking up. No, I can't unsee it. Okay, so this is blocked.
What on earth happened here?
This door is shot to hell. All call signs, this is King. Does anyone copy over?
There's a thingy.
This thing has a label. Where's the catalog?
think CENTCOM is aware of our situation?
Dynamite.
Unbelievable.
This is King to all call signs. Are you receiving? Over.
Okay. I think we read all of the stuff from here, so... Yeah.
We need to get these lights running ASAP. I can't see shit.
Yep,
This temple was
just
built to end a curse.
Yep. Just about a curse.
you
It's a
think the
cat
rest of the squad
gen
are
or a
doing?
kitty raider. I like the
tough.
kitty raider.
Each and every one of them. They'll muscle through.
Duct tape. Take some duct tape.
I'm gonna hold on to this.
Maybe climbing out of the cavern back there would have been the smarter move.
The way I see it, if these people were here before us, there must be another way out.
Okay, so I already checked that out. I think I read that already. Inspect.
Rachel, give me a hand with these cans, will you?
They're full.
Yeah, it's got like 150-year-old gas in
How's
it.
the leg holding up?
Leg. Oh, you mean the prosthesis? I lost my leg back on the highway.
Don't. I still feel guilty.
I didn't make it easy on you, Rach. I know that. You weren't to blame for that crash.
Come on, let's get to work.
You know, I'm honestly surprised, and maybe this is due to my lack of knowledge about the military, but I'm surprised with
Shine a light on the tank.
a prosthetic leg that he can still be in the military. I'm not trying to say, like, people with prosthetics can't, but
Ah, shit.
I don't know.
What's wrong?
Fuel tube's worn loose. The damn valve is leaking.
Can it be fixed?
We have to secure the tube before starting the generator. There's gotta be something here to fix it.
Yeah, duct tape. Yeah, there you go. Oh, maybe because he's in a private sector, that's why he can... Okay, maybe that makes sense.
You got it?
Like I said, I don't know how military works, so... Is this a good time to talk?
Is this a good time to talk?
That depends. What's on your mind?
Back at the base, you said we'd talk when the time is right. Well, looks like we've got the whole place to ourselves.
This has got to be the worst date ever. Why'd you pick this dump?
Yeah, I don't know what happened. The reviews were good.
Wait, hang on a sec. I think I fixed the leak. Hold the
Doesn't
fuel
sound
pump.
like it. Oh, there we go. Now it sounds like it.
It's done.
Oh, just because it's his foot, it gives him the ability to join the military.
Give me a
not,
hand with this panel.
just not as a frontline soldier. Okay. That makes sense, I guess.
Look at the state of these.
They're shot. Feels like so long since we worked on something together.
Same time, feels like yesterday. Rachel, we both allowed each other space and this break. I mean, look what it's done for our careers. You, a field officer for the CIA, and, I mean, Kalis could change the face of the entire war.
And if it ever decides to work, sure. I don't think either of us expected to be out of each other's lives for so long.
Past year or so, my head's been buried in Kalis, and I was blind to anything else.
Sounds less like an apology and more like an excuse.
It's not either, it's the truth.
Bullshit. You had no idea that Kalis would even work.
Rach,
Say what's on your mind.
I missed you.
I've missed you, Rach. Like you wouldn't believe. Back then, I don't know, things seemed confused, but now, it just seems simpler.
It's the past, Eric. We have to put it behind us and look towards the future. Otherwise, we're just going around in circles.
I'm happy to look to that future. That should do the trick. Let's fire her up. We have power. There was a way in for these people. There's a way out for us.
Let's take a look around.
Oh boy.
Wait!
They're in the sunlight, so they're not going to be touched. Just stay in the sunlight. But they don't know.
We gotta go through it. You won't make it. The other way is safer.
Go through it. Through. Through it's better.
Fuck this. We're going forward. Move. I'll follow with Merwin.
Oh boy. We never saw this part, did we?